Hi, in a previous video I spoke about how, although this was the only battle wagon kit available at Warhammer 40,000 scale for the Orcs during the Rogue Trader era, there were multiple variants available at epic scale, and I created the lung burster type at Warhammer 40,000 scale, and today I am going to take out another of the variants and see about scaling that one up as well. And the variant I'm going to be looking at in this video is this, and this is called the Gutrippa, as you should be able to tell from the video title anyway. And the reason it is called the Gutrippa is because of these two rather prominent ripping claws that are mounted on the front of the vehicle in addition to its main gun. So after engaging from a distance, it will close in, get right up to the enemy, and literally rip them apart with these powered claws. The first stage of the scaling up process was the usual first step of my modelling projects, and that is to sketch out what I want, taking the details of the small epic scale miniature, but scaling them up to Warhammer 40,000 scale to give me these one-to-one sketches. And then, of course, following that, I translated these two-dimensional sketches into a basic three-dimensional card prototype. You'll see that this is just the hull, the tracks and the claws, the front and the gun, they aren't part of this basic prototype. I just want to see what the core of it looks like in 3 dimensions. Now, I was quite happy with that design, so I then reproduced it in plasticard. You'll see I've made it so the turret does turn. There's a bit of wire holding it onto the hull, and I've added the road wheels and tracks. Now, rather than plasticard, the central road wheels are balsa wood, which are then capped at the end with some washers backed with thin plasticard, and the front and back road wheels are in fact short lengths of plastic pipe closed off at each end with some more plasticard, and then detailed with a washer, and then just have a very thin strip of plasticard wrapped around each set of wheels to form the basis of the track, and they, along with the rest of the vehicle, are now ready to be detailed. And here is the detailed model, and you'll be able to see that the methods I've used to detail it are pretty much the same as I've used on other projects, with lots of small pieces of plasticard used to break up flat surfaces, also some bits of electrical wire here and some silicon tubing for the engine block. I've also used plastic pipe to make the gun, and also these two tower assemblies at the back of the turret. The tops of these cones, these are just plasticard, a triangular frame with a very thin sheet then wrapped around it, because I couldn't find a suitable plastic cone of the right size and shape in the time available to me. In terms of artistic license for this model, the only changes I've really made is I've added a couple of pieces of plasticard here in front of these two hatches to form vision blocks, and along the sides here I've added these extra rivet details along the top, because otherwise this piece here would have just been completely flat as it was on the original epic scale model. But with all of these pieces applied to the model, it is now ready to be painted. And here is the fully painted Gutrippa battle wagon, and of course you'll notice that, unlike many of my battle wagons and other Orc vehicles, which I paint red to represent the Evil Sons clan, since they are after all those most interested in speed, I have gone for the black and white monochrome pattern of the Goths clan with this particular vehicle, because I just thought that the idea of driving right up to your opponent and ripping them apart with giant mechanical claws represented the ideology of the hardest of all orcs more than anything else. Anyway, I am not done yet with sort of ongoing project of turning the epic scale battle wagons into 40k scale models. There are still plenty more to be done. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed watching this instalment of the project, and thanks for watching. Bye.